Welcome to this video about the technology of the week, information goods. An information good is a good that derives its value from the content it carries, rather than from the medium that is used to capture the content. In this short video, we will discuss the video industry, where information is distributed to consumers through, for example, movies and series. Since they exist, movies have been an important way of entertainment for many people. They can also be used to send messages from the producer to the public and to make conversations about subjects like cultural differences, history, or politics. This video industry went through many changes in the past decades and is a good example of how the medium through which information is transferred can change, while the content it carries stays the same. Many new innovations were introduced in the video industry, creating a chain of incremental evolution. The first movie was produced in 1878. Soon after, the kinescope was introduced, where one person could watch a short movie. 6 years later, animated movies could be made. Movies with sound were only possible from 1927. Films could only be seen in cinemas until the emergence of the black and white TV in the 1950s. The switch from most films being in black and white to most being in color was gradual, taking place from the 1960s to the 1970s. A couple of years later, big boxes slimmed into flat screens. Gradually, videos could be seen on advanced high-definition TVs. From the 2000s, the DVD was introduced and it had an improved picture and sound quality. Now, the industry is making room for online and mobile platforms. New online platform networks as Netflix, Videoland and HBO are enjoying an increasing market share. The quality of the movies increased throughout time due to technology development. Here you can see the improvement in quality between the old Jungle Book in 1967 and the new in 2016.
All these innovations also led to changes in the business models. In the past, business models existed more of one-time revenues, for instance watching a movie in the cinema or buying or renting a video or DVD. However, you did have to pay monthly fees for your channels on your television. This is more in line with contemporary business models, which consist mostly of subscription models, such as a subscription to the cinema or streaming services. This change in business models was mainly caused by the internet, which led to new innovations such as streaming services. Due to low marginal cost of information goods, market players were able to offer a bundle of films on a platform for a fixed amount per time period. This led to disruption of the industry and the disappearance of physical videos and video rental.
Netflix began with the rental of DVDs through mail. However, in 2007, the company started an online video streaming service as addition to their traditional services, so customers didn't have to wait anymore until the DVDs got delivered to their homes. This switch to online content disrupted the market of physical store rentals. Blockbuster, one of Netflix's biggest competitors in the old market, didn't make the switch to online streaming. As you can see in the figure, Blockbuster filed for bankruptcy in 2010, while the revenues of Netflix increased. The new business model of Netflix was successful because they were one of the first companies in the industry making the switch to online streaming, and with their value proposition, they met customer needs. There are three important elements in the proposition that differentiate Netflix in the eyes of consumers. The first one is affordable prices, the second accessibility, and the third original content. We will further explain how online streaming services disrupted the market by looking at Porter's 5 forces.
The emergence of the internet and the ability to offer online streaming services led to an enormous amount of competitors. Now there are less but bigger competitors left, for example Netflix, HBO and Videoland. They all have exclusive rights to play movies. The rivalry between them is high, the threat of substitutes is also high. The traditional video industry has been substituted by streaming services such as Netflix, since they have a larger collection of films for a relatively low price. Then there's also the threat of illegal downloading. Even though the traditional video industry disappeared, Netflix is going strong since the power of consumers is low. This is due to the high non-financial switching costs, since Netflix has a very broad offer of films and it contains a certain algorithm which indicates which film you might like. Furthermore, large suppliers who create popular blockbuster films have a lot of bargaining power when it comes to selling their movie rights to Netflix or other online streamers. Thus, power of suppliers is high. The barriers to entry for the current video industry are also very high. The online streaming providers, such as Netflix, have been leaders of this industry since the arrival of the internet. This gave them the opportunity to grow with the market and create positive feedback loops.
Our prediction of how the video industry will be revolutionized in the future is that all series, films, Netflix and TV shows will only be available on demand. You can watch specific films or episodes whenever you want. Furthermore, these platforms are all going to offer personalized programs. In this way, it will be possible to make your own schedule of the programs or movies you would like to watch. As you can see on the graphs, the annual revenue from Netflix is rising every year. We predict that this rising line will keep on rising. Netflix is getting more popular every year, and they even have new possibilities in developing countries. Because the usage of the internet in these countries will also rise. That is why we also think that the subscription revenue will continue to rise in the upcoming years.
There may be possible implications during this new phase of streaming. Information goods are particularly well suited for use in bundling strategies because of their low marginal costs, allow for distribution and customization of products. Bundling allows sellers to offer a menu of different options and product configurations. One of the research findings is that consumers have fixed reference prices for individual information goods, but their perceived value for customized bundles can be influenced by the framing of a multi-part pricing scheme. This multi-part pricing system will make it easier to deal with the heterogeneity in consumer demand according to the article of Bowen and Boxstate. Customized bundles give consumers greater control over the content of bundles they purchase. But from the seller's point of view, this may translate into potentially lower sales volumes due to the smaller bundles sold and higher transaction costs.